I'll take you there with my power.
Alright. We're back here in the world we know. So Tarrytown is formed on this plateau. Once again, like a big rock in the middle of a canyon proves to be the most defensible position. Lobu. Again, so happy. And look, Hudson's already built him a house. Spoilers, we might get Hudson a thick Gerudo waifu at the end of this quest. Didn't matter how many Zoras and how many Rito women I threw at him, son. He wanted one of them thick girls. Hey, buddy boy, how you doing, would you dickhead? Who are you again? I remember. He's Heat's Flames guy or whatever. Tarrytown. Good idea, or no, that don't involve me in this. However, look at him doling us into this. People, money, stuff. Well, I'm the hero of the fucking wild, which means I should help you beat back the wild to build civilization, and then I can be the hero of civilization. I always win with wonders of the world. 10, can I bring you 10 bundles of wood? I guess if I scrape together and look in my couch cushions, I might be able to pull together 10 bundles of wood. Here you go. I keep them in a pouch on my back. Oh, God. Okay, so he... Okay. So he's a member of Bolson Construction. You'll notice all those guys have son at the end of their name, which means you think I would have a better opinion of them. It's the Bolson, which means anyone I bring here to be part of Tarrytown or to work here has to have Son at the end of their name. Seems like a very Japanese thing. I wonder if Son Goku would count if I were to list his name in an American phone book. Oh yeah, there's a goddess statue here, so we can go ahead and get our stamina. No! Stop it. I picked wrong. I hope she doesn't know that I talked to this spooky statue. What switches your heart and stamina? Boom, we're almost there, boys. I appreciate that if you get more than one, they don't make you watch the little animation again. Thanks. She already knew I didn't have enough orbs, so she's like, get the hell off my property. I don't think that crowd's going to move out until we've advanced Tarrytown a little bit further. Let's go look at Hudson's house. You can see these model houses in front of our house in Hatimbo or Hadano Village. I always put that B in there. So it's like a modular home design. You just build your house like using these Lego brick design. It's actually rather innovative given the general technological level of the civilization. I'm just saying. I'm no anthropologist. But I am an anthro enthusiast. Okay. Well, I did want to do the Goron area as the next chapter. Boys, it might be time to end the Purple Tunic Saga. Can you even imagine? Let's go see if that crowd's interested in leaving my fucking house yet, and then we'll decide from there. Okay. Yeah, see here, these are like little sample homes. They just stack wood blocks and then put a chunk of a house on top of it. I don't believe this would pass inspection. You wouldn't even need Inspector Jesus to come in and look at this. I like how intricately that my Dark Souls 3 Standard Issue Night and this playthrough have become. They're like sister series. Hey buddy, why don't you go join your friend on not being on my fucking property anymore? They won't. I'm not allowed to be like, It might not be till we get all 4... Because spoilers, you get somebody from each region to move to Tarrytown. In fact, I already know who the 4 people are. But you have to get them in the order that Hudson asked for them for, which means we need the Goron brothers. And spoilers, they're up in Death Mountain. So, I know there was one other thing I want to do. It's going to be, this is it. The genuine final oorah of the Purple Tunic Saga. Are y'all ready? Can y'all handle a post-Purple Tunic world? I know it's a lot to ask. But there's one thing that I gotta have. Alright, since we're warping here and we know we're going to need more wood eventually. Boom. Well. I did such a bad job farming wood. I'm going to have a hell of a time convincing that lady to go on a second date with me when I have this much trouble getting wood. Boys, Beavis and Butthead would really like this episode. I don't know if I want to include them in the list of fictional characters. When you all are updating the Tenfey Wiki, and the subsection of the TMVA Breath of the Wild has the subheader, fictional characters who are watching this playthrough. I'll leave it up to your discretion to include Beavis and Butthead or not. Presumably y'all can get in like an internet fight over it. And I can show up and be like, no, don't fight over me, little old me. Alright. And you may be wondering what it is in this area of the world that I've decided that I gotta have. And I'm not going to tell you till we get there. Tell you what, you just watch along, and at the moment you realize what it is that I have to have and that I'm going for, you can stop the video and leave a time-stamped comment. That's where you put, like if it was like 32 minutes 15 seconds into the video, just type 32:15 and it'll become a little clickable link. That's how you time code. This is also a YouTube tutorial. I already taught you about the J, K, and L keys, and I may even have mentioned how the period and comma keys let you advance 1 frame at a time for when people hide saucy photos in their videos. Not that I would ever do such a thing. But, yeah. Oh, and if you hold shift and press period and, comma, because it's like the greater than and less than, like the little Pac-Man mouths, that will increase and decrease the video playback speed. Boys, I'm giving you all those pro tips. M mutes the video, I'm fairly certain. You're like, good, it's the only way I could stand a Tenfey video. I'm like, god damn. I'm just here trying to give you some advice. You got real fucking mad at me. Don't tell Rivali that the bow he got me for Amoeba Christmas was shitty. It was last year's. You got me the expansion pack to the bow, Rivali, but I don't have the bow. What am I going to play it on? Okay. I heard they're bringing back Mission Hill. Weren't there only like 12 episodes of that show? Okay. Are we going to get to see the characters like aged up in real time? That'd be interesting. See what kind of neurotic mess Kevin grew up to be. See if Andy... Well, no, Andy got like a proper cushy like corporate job thanks to his super chill roommate. Green. You really read me, Pink. I'm praying that at least some of y'all have watched Mission Hill and understand any of this. I almost was just going to whisper penis into the microphone like a lot of times, but I know that it would be very controversial. I'm going to run at you with a big chunky Lionel sword, and if you let me reach you and hit you with it, then it's not my fault that I killed you and get to enjoy your meat. He had that good shit, that good wolf meat. Boys, don't tell Louis Senpai, but there's some juicy fucking wolves out here. The boy would be ruined. Ruined, I tells you. Yes, you I cut. Look at this, like, plane. It seems almost like a different shade of color. You know what it reminds me of? Prepare for a classic Tenfey anecdote. One of the games I obtained very early in my owning an NES as a child career. Bet there's Korok seed or some dumb shit over there. Fuck you. I'm not going for it. But one of the games I got early on was Hudson's Adventure Island. Yes, I know it and the first Monster Boy or Wonder Boy are basically the same game. But regardless, oh god, we're in like double chili town. We might have to eat some of our anti-chili food. Our powerful anti-chili foods. Let's see, what did we make? We made, I think 11 minutes will be more than enough. Which means we should be able to put our climbing shit back on for now. Yeah, it ain't that cold. Anyway, in Hudson's Adventure Island, like the first level of the game is like this foresty area, and it plays this real upbeat music that's like do 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 do, and you're running forward, getting tomahawks and skateboards, and trying to eat enough fruit to combat Master Higgins' dwindling fucking blood sugar because he's got horrible crippling diabetes, similar to Rich Evans. But anyway, I don't have any decent. I bet this thing will crush these pretty good. Okay, if I don't stop and just do the point, then the anecdote will never end. That plane over there was a slightly different color, and it reminds me how in the final level of each world of Adventure Island, you go through like a darker night version of the forest where more ominous music plays. That's like da na 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 da na 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 do 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 do. Anyway, enough Hudson's Adventure Island. And it's just that color plane made it look a little bit different. I fucking killed that thing. Look, these things... Now, if you want money, and not non-stop infinite money, if you want, like, legit money that you don't feel like you cheated to get... I knew you were there, you fucking idiot. Guess what? Fire arrow. I fucking told you. Oh, we had a knight's halberd. That's technically a spear. Put it in my inventory. Okay, anyway, the moral story is Hudson's Adventure Island. I really should play that for the channel. That's the moral of the story. I guess I should get a picture of one of these fucking things while I can. Whoop. Anyway, if you come up here and farm meat, because they're not only are there these things, there are mooses. And the mooses, when they're looses, everybody knows that mooses are made almost entirely of meat and that they're fucking enormous. Good God. I grew up my whole life being like a moose. Is that like a deer? I could fucking take a moose right now, whatever. Son, you get my Def Leppard mixtape playing and I'll get fucking hyped, get my acid wash jean jacket on, and I'll fucking moose up. No, I wouldn't. There's no human on earth who could bare-handed kill a moose. It's just not done. Not even Clint Halberds would fuck with a moose. Am I really going to get this Korok seed? Yes, I am. If I fall in that icy water, not only will I get my asshole grabbed, good God, by this Liz face, but I'll also probably freeze to death. Alright, Link, I need you to very calmly climb around this and hope that we don't get spit on. Don't spit on me, bro! Thank God. That Liz voice was very polite. Please, just give me the white flower. Thank you. Thank you. Have you noticed we're in like a snowy hellscape? I did. But we cooked spicy food, so it doesn't matter. God, I'm 100 fucking miles. Can my horse be here? Oh, good God. He just got the the courage to talk to those horses whose asses he's been staring at this whole time. And I summoned him away. I probably can't even ride him that far. Look, it's an Arctic fox. Oh, boy. They're like the original Do Not Steal OCs of the Fox Kingdom, boys. Okay, I'm sorry that it's real scary. There, we did it. We somehow got you down that ravine. God bless your heart. Apparently, if it's real cold, he doesn't like for you to make him run fast. Oh, it's Ice Lids, folks. I know. My God, the universe was born in that moment that I shot him. Did y'all fucking witness that? Do I have any more shitty foes? Yes. Another one of those dumber volley. Actually, those things like shoot straighter, I believe. Rate of fire. Rate of fire. I don't fucking care. I can just get more next to me about Christmas. I see moose. I see moose of gray. I see bats too. I'm gonna freeze time and fucking shoot you. And I says to myself, what a wonderful high roll. I couldn't get the... No, wait, I had to get to the meat before it freezes. Oh, God, Jesus. That's the problem with hunting meat out here in the icy hellscape, is that if you don't grab it immediately, like I'm talking within 10 seconds, it turns into frozen meat, and it's just never as good. Everyone knows that once you freeze meat, it loses like a... did you notice that this fucking crowd animated out of the ground and walked over and hit me? And that I don't particularly care for this sequence of events as they transpired. Lionel sword, Lionel sword. It's a Lionel sword. Doot, doot. It's a Lionel sword. Doot, doot. Well, I need a picture of you. Well, I don't know if Jameson wants a picture specifically of your pelvis, but if he did, I fucking got it. I know, I got your headless friend wandered in. It distracted me. That's an awful picture. Oh, he did like some kind of ghetto dragoon attack. Fantastic! You know I'm gonna hit you with this fucking thing, right? Get away, Headless Joe. Nobody likes you. There. And we even got another spear. We're the closest we've ever come to having a full spear inventory, son. Magnum, I hope you're real impressed. Your daddy went and fought the scary skeleton monsters. Skeleton warriors. That's an ass-grabbing hand if I've ever seen one. Somebody call Mike from Miami. Because somebody's ass is getting grabbed. Do you kids remember Night at the Roxbury? Okay. Have you figured out where we're going yet? Other than to icy hell. Spoilers in the Inferno, Dante's Inferno. The last level of hell is quite icy. Arctic foxes. Okay, Magnum, just stay calm. They can't hurt you if you're not scared of them. They're like the Babadook. Somebody remake the Babadook, but it's Link instead of that blonde woman laying on the bed. And instead of the Babadook looming over her, it's just a Liz Foss jumping around her fucking bedroom. That lady's got like a very cinematic bedroom that I could never sleep in because it's got like this spooky region where you just see like your dead husband and shit. That poor lady in that movie gets mommicked. If you're the lady from the Babadook and you're watching this, I'm sorry that so much bad shit happened to you. Maybe you should have just choked your son to death, and you and the Babadook could have been good friends. The Forest Dweller's bow. That's a multi-shot bow. Hot damn. Infinite money, here we come. Ha ha! They'll never be able to stop the infinite money. That gets us up to like 4 or 5 of them fucking things, doesn't it? I'm telling you, once we hit 6, you'll never eat tricks. I don't particularly care for tricks. Kind of generic. Oh boy. Oh boy. Indeed. He's got the perfect face to drop a rock onto. God bless his little heart. He's just a little fella. Look at him watching me. He's like, you're the hero and you're real popular and cool. Link's like, Still not tired of it. Well, it would be remiss of us not to activate the Snowy Hellscape Tower. I like how we were going through the whole snowy, like the coldest region of the game, wearing like the fucking climbing set. That's the power of, what do we use? Summer wing butterflies or some good shit? Warm darners. I still wish they had censored their name in the American version. I prefer warm dammers. Or as they're known in the Australian release, warm cunts. Okay. Let's see here. Boys. Boys! We need to make this ice disappear. It's not very ice to meet all this. Luckily, I've got wood. Let's see. Grab a bit of wood. Oh, a big solid armful ought to be enough. And then we're going to equip a fire sword. Boom. There you go. That's just how you do it. Oh, don't use your good multi-shot bow that you're going to use to get infinite money later. Getting some fire on these arrows will also help you melt the ice. I just heard a noise in the apartment and assumed somebody was breaking in here to kill me with a hatchet, but then I remembered this is the time of day when Tommy gets home. God bless his heart. Boys, imagine if Tommy made a cameo appearance in TMVA Breath of the Wild. For the briefest moment, it'd be upgraded to a Tenfinity. I don't have to completely melt this one, but since I started it, why wouldn't I? Alright. Still no blood moon. If we'd have been following my original prerogative, we'd still be standing on that big mushroom with Cass. I don't believe Cass appears anywhere up here in the cold region. I know those feathers insulate his big fucking Bara Birdman body, but it's probably still a little too cold for him. Hard to sing when your beak's chattering. Alright. Another day. We're just activating towers. We've almost got them all. We're only lacking 3 after we activate this one. Good for us. Boys, we've unlocked a big old frosty region. Frosty region! Sounds like a Star Issue 2 move. Now there's the stable for this area. So let's just fly down there. When our cold resistance runs out, the flame blade on our back gives us 1 level. Okay, even at the dead of night, for most of this region, you only need 2 degrees of warmth to not freeze to death. Look, there's a moose and an ice lithos. So many things that I want to kill below me. But I don't feel like trudging through the snow. There are snow boots, but very ironically, they're in the desert. My God. It's me and Moto fucking with us yet again. Okay, I gotta kill that moose. Moose. I hear Tommy sneezing. Do you hear it too? My God, the moose meat. The moose meat! Oh no, it was a moosey ambush. I always suspected. The moose was like, oh yeah, killed me there, eh? But my boys, my skeleton boys are going to back me up there. You were talking mad shit all of a sudden. Till we threw the gloves off. Look, they just generate out of the ground to spite me. He did drop a good bow, though. Booyah. Fighting foes is not the only way to survive, but it's not bad either. Alright, moose. I see you. You see me? Come back! The moose meat. The moose meat! Where's my horse? Alright. The stable is nearby. Yeah, there it is. We're going to park Magnum at the stable so he doesn't freeze to death. I don't believe horses can actually freeze to death in this game. But, you know, I'm LARPing. God damn it. Trying to roleplay, gee whiz. Doggo, doggo, everyone loves doggo. Doggo, doggo, everyone loves doggo. If we were to run in circles, he'll think we're real neat. And it'll be able to rep with him. Our dog faction. Oh, we did it. Alright, we need to feed him meat, but we can't just throw a bunch on the ground because it'll freeze. And even a dog has the self-decency to not eat frozen meat. Here, boy. Be a good boy and eat the raw chicken. As a dog, you're somehow immune to salmonella. Why is it only humans can't, like, bite into a fucking chunk of an animal and get sustenance? We've got to do shit to it. It's unnatural. Well, you are just real fucking hard to impress. I guess running around in circles is the one exception. But you gotta put a lot of meat in that dog to make him think you're cool. Oh boy, we're dog friends. Don't worry, Magnum. It's just my dog friend. It's just my DF. That feel when no DF. Look, I see your secret meat chest, boy. I have 1 second to dig it up before I freeze to death. Alright, that boy is cold. Our sword and our warm doublet. We'll get this through. Good God! That dog was holding out on some good shit. Okay. Let's put on more cold weather appropriate attire once again. Boom. Maybe, maybe not. That's ridiculous, but it's the least unplausible of our possible equipment combinations. Soldier Sphere. Look, it's got like a little extra hook at the bottom, too. I wonder what that's for. If only some sort of spear historian was in the comments. I don't know if I could justify throwing away anything to take it, though. This thing's probably almost broke, but I want to throw it at an enemy very satisfyingly and watch it explode, so I can't get rid of it just yet. It's a good thing spicy peppers grow in cold regions. A moose. A fizz-a-foot. Those horses are probably fairly cold. Horses don't have particularly thick fur. There's a fucking battle axe. If Gimli is watching this, he'll finally be impressed. Not that I'm going to take it with me because it's an awful fucking weapon. Gimli, if you're watching this, you need to fucking learn how to use like a spear. Be one of the spear drawers. I bet they're rare. Well, look at this doggo. Ain't you just unique? I even have it on good impression that you're a good boy. He got so shocked when I turned around. Beetle, are you in here not freezing to death? Well, I can't have that. One of y'all has a quest to take a picture of a skeleton horse, so I'm going to do that before I talk to you. What about you? Or you? I don't care for this crowd. What kind of meat we looking at? We could go ahead and start getting us some more. Oh, good God, we've got that good shit. Beetle, you're going to be flat fucking broke by the time I'm done selling you all this meat. Did you hear that dog make a sad whining yawn noise? Okay. Boys, I think this is the highest tier of meat you can farm off of animals. So, it'll sell for real good. Those dogs are watching me cook all this meat. Dying for a piece to fall out on the ground so that they can do their civic dog duty. Dog duty! Ah, I told you Beavis and Butthead would like this episode. Okay. It's enough meat cooking for now. I hope Tommy didn't hear me say that through the wall. He'll disown me. Okay. Whoop! Where you going, buddy? To the bank to get more rupees to hand me when I throw this fucking meat in your face? Good Lord. See, every 5 prime gourmet meat is almost 500 rupees. I believe we might have become not wealthy, but financially independent, at least for the moment. And I know that you've got... Man, he must be eating all kinds of spicy food because he's walking around in less than we were wearing with the climbing set. I accidentally hit B because the controls are different. It's like how in Final Fantasy VII, in its original release in America on the PlayStation, the circle button is still confirmed. Just like in Final Fantasy, all the previous like Super Nintendo Final Fantasies. That equivalent, button, the A button on the Super Nintendo. Are you familiar with the Super Nintendo controller? Do you kids ever know what I'm talking about? Okay. Magnum. I don't feel like walking over there. I love when we can watch him warp in real time. Well, somebody really wants their belly rub and I'm real busy. I've got to go. Oh no, he thinks I'm cool again. My phone bleeped and blooped. Well, luckily we're riding, which means I can let the horse take over for a moment. Only a brief moment. Gonna take a nap, then order musashis. That's what Tommy said. Boys, we're gonna eat sushi later and watch anime. And when Tommy's not paying attention, I'm secretly gonna switch it over to watching Mao Mao Heroes of Pure Heart, and he'll never know the difference. He'll be like, I like this anime because everyone talks in English, and there's a cool black cat man. Oh. Shield surfing! I completely forgot that we were supposed to be shield surfing. And we're even in a snowy domain, which means it's the perfect place to do it. We still haven't achieved the reason I came out here, by the way. I'm sure most of you have probably picked up on it, unless you've never played the game before. How you doing with your chill factor there, Sparky? Winter wolves contain winter meat, and winter meat is always the juiciest. No, I didn't have a bow equipped. I was trying to look cool and didn't have a bow equipped, and I paid for it. I gave up all that Arctic wolf meat. I can make up for it by killing one of these Dodongo-looking fucking things. Do you hate smoke? Not too bad. I'm just going to shoot you in the eye with a bow and arrow. Meat, 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 meat. Oh. God, when it still has the bone going through the middle of it. God, meat in fucking anime looks so goddamn good. Have y'all ever seen Log Horizon? There's a scene where the best character in the show, Nyanta, the purple cat man, is fucking cooking meat skewers on a grill. And good God, my mouth was watering. And the fucking meat skewers look real good too. Alright, I'm gonna shoot you right in the fucking face. You're getting moosed. Get moosed, idiot. Oh no! I'll never be able to grab all the meat in time! Okay. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze! I realize we missed a piece over here, which means we've got... Oh! Huh! Usually it freezes much quicker than that. Yeah, farming meat's a pretty good way to make an honest living. Now, there's a shrine over there, but there's also a Lionel that likes to hang out. And I really don't feel like dealing with another one of those fucking things right this second. Not while I'm being bad at video games. Alright, Magnum, we're going to have to park you at the base of the mountain. I have to go on my own now. Just like a little brother, I can make it on my own. I'm going to be a quarterback when I grow up. The Lionel Crusher. You get real cold. But you get that gold. Spoilers, you don't get that gold. You get sapphire. Okay. Okay, is that some sort of, what's this shit called? Swift Violet, of course, I knew that. I just wanted to give you all a chance to guess it, jeez. Okay, our treacherous journey is almost complete. What time is it? Okay, we still haven't had any blood moons. That's good. I'd like to finish that blood moon cast quest during the Purple Tunic saga, though. I'd hate for it to carry over past the mid-season finale. Because people might forget about it, and then I've got to put like a refresher in there, and it's just a huge pain in the ass to deal with. What were you guarding? Oh, there's like a little goblin encampment. Isn't that fucking adorable? Tell you what, let's put on our goblin helmet, and then we can just walk amongst the goblins and study their odd culture before we destroy them. I'm like the opposite of the Federation from Star Trek, or at least the back when Star Trek was good. I'm like, we have to understand these beings so that we can properly destroy them in their way of life. Oh, yes, right. I needed goblin fangs anyway. What have y'all got here in your civilization that I can take from you? Let's see, what are we going to throw away to get this goodbye? I know it's got enhanced durability, but fuck it. That's a knight's halberd. Oh. Okay. I'm ready to put these boys in their fucking place. We've frozen time, and in the frozen time, I'm going to put on good gear. And I'm going to eat some attack-up food. And just cut a fucking swath through these idiots. That's right, I weren't a goblin the whole time. I was the hero of the wild the whole time, baby. Fucking deal with it. I told you I was going to throw this fucking thing at one of you. I did it. I'm the hero. Give me that fucking halberd. That's my halberd. I earned it. I fucking told you. Okay, you crowd might be having entirely too many actions. Stop trying to equip a bow, Ben. You're trying to equip a sword. Which sword? Boom, the one with the power, of course. Yeah, why not? Boomerangs, boomerangs. I fucking told him. Get up, I want to throw this at you again. My boomerang deflected off a brick wall. Okay. Who's blowing corn through a horn? I'm in the middle of fighting y'all. Why are you sounding the alarm? You're all here, being killed by me. We did it. It won't let me grab my fucking thing again. We're still in combat. Who's noticing us? There's another one of these platforms somewhere, apparently, that I'm not seeing. Is it you? Huh. Okay. You'll notice we're not freezing to death because we're standing near a fire. We're standing outside the fire. To quote Garth Brooks. Okay, we're going to need at least this. Oh, there's another one of you up here. Okay. Yes, you're real fucking cool. You're just a champ. Alright. I did a real bad job of doing subterfuge to this, guys. Did one of you survive down there? I saw a health meter for the briefest moment. There he is. Well, the Goblin Slayer would never forgive us if we let one escape, because then he can teach the other goblins about our tricks and techniques. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. As they say in the trade. We used up a lot of our bonus hearts getting here. But that's okay. That's what they're there for. Man, you guys have all kinds of good fucking night bows. Any of this shit worth throwing away? Well, we can throw away the night bow we used and get a new night bow. Good for us. Ah, goblin slaying. Is there any more honorable? That's a dragon bone moblin spear. Ain't it nifty? Let's see. I bet we could throw something away and take that fucking thing. That would be nice to have in lightning areas, but then again, eventually we're going to be lightning proof. It is more powerful. You gotta drop spears to pick up spears, as they say. Boys, we're getting real close to that full spear inventory, though. Fuck it. I ain't never gonna use all these fucking swords. Just start taking spears, Ben. Jesus. You're the one that made up this weird backstory that you're following that I'm sure everybody's fucking sick of. Unless you're milking me for lulz. Then it's probably that good shit. There's a moose on the mountain. And I aims to shoot it. Well, there ain't no moose on the mountain. Syrup don't grow on trees. Syrup does grow on trees. That song is completely wrong. Well, I mean, grow would probably not be the verb you'd use, but it comes from trees. Okay, there's the shrine where I talked about the Lionel earlier. Aha, we may have spied our destination on the horizon. More moblins. Let's just pretend we didn't see them. Goblin Slayer can't possibly... I'm sure he has the video alt-tabbed while he's on the forums. He's on 4chan/gob board, where everybody's always goblin posting, and no matter how many times you try to tell them that it's ironic, they don't actually believe the goblin-based things they're saying, and that a lot of the replies are just bots. When I told him that, I was like, look, on that /gob board, you're just arguing with the bots. And he took that to mean that they were goblin robots and got even more upset. How will we ever solve the perplexing labyrinth? The mystery of the perplexing labyrinth, to be precise. To give it a Hardy Boys-esque title. Ah, diamond. We're going to make our diamond headpiece real powerful. Alright. If you look back here, woo 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 woo, see this little square right here? It's ever so slightly different from the others. And if you look down there, you'll see a solid fucking mess of lightning choo-choos. So what you want to do is drop down here, whoop, land right about here. Yeah, I know. He who smelt it dealt it. I'll get the hell out of your shrine if you ever shut the hell up for even a brief moment. Okay. Boom. The last choo-choo survivor will just blow up. Damn, we got yellow choo-choo jellies. For days, boys. What's behind the metal box, Link Senpai? Oh, we get to hear the cool maze music. Good for us. Well, I believe there's a treasure chest, and inside that treasure chest, a knight shield. That's a good, solid, honest shield, son. That's the kind of shield you'd hear about in an old country song. Whose bed has your knight shield been under? Whose heart did you steal, I wonder? This time it feels like thunder, yeah. I'd probably throw in another lyric about equipping the full rubber set to protect me from the thunder and lightning. But it might not go with the country theme. Also, spoilers, we're at the shrine. We did it. Heroes. True heroes. Yeah. And because it was a pain in the ass to get here, this is one of those here's your free shit shrines. AKA my absolute favorite. Boys, Berserker Pants. How many of y'all in the comments knew that I was getting Berserker Pants? You probably put like their actual name, which is the Barbarian Leg Wraps, or like Attack Pants. So I'll accept those answers as well. Son, the weather has gotten slightly less frightful, and the fire is still so delightful. So since we're out here, let's get to the top of this real quick, which means we got to get real cold. No, we don't. We can eat spicy food. We even made some low-grade spicy food for just such an occasion. And it was this one. Boom. Now we can climb good and not freeze to death. Talk about an award-winning combination. It's like peanut butter and chocolate. Alright, I want to get a picture of one of them skeleton horses while we're out here. Just so we can go ahead and show it to that lady. And she can properly never sleep again. At the thought of a skeleton horse. Alright, let's make sure we see one of them fucking things down there before we go gliding. A lot of times they're written by skeleton riders. In fact, they might only appear at night since they're skeletons. I never thought about that. If I were some sort of skeleton monster, I probably wouldn't appear only at night as well. So it's just a sensible thing to do. Of course, up here in the frozen north, it's like night for 22 hours a day. It's why everyone drinks themselves to death. If any of my followers are in Alaska or Scandinavia, son, just know that your old Uncle Tenfey's thinking about you for the briefest moment. There's a moose. It doesn't matter if we see what we're actually looking for. I have to kill it. I've got the moose meat addiction. All my Canadian viewers are like, oh, Tenfey got a bit of the moose meat, did he? I knew it always happened to him. Them Yanks come up from the States down there and get one little nibble of moose meat and they're addicted. Sad. Sad. Ah, it's your winged butterflies. So the horse skeleton things, skeleton horse and such, tend to spawn. Look at that regular ass tree growing here. Something about that is unsettling. Is that one of them deadly premonition trees? Did Forrest Kaysen plant this fucking thing here? Oh, it's a secret Korok test. Look at that, Zach. A Korok tree in the middle of the frozen north. Amazing. Okay. Just call me Francis Tenfey Morgan. I feel a lot of solidarity with Francis York Morgan because he's a very odd fellow who carries himself in a very odd manner, much to the chagrin / bemusement of those around him. And that's pretty much how I've lived my entire life up to this point. Just like Swery has quote-unquote never seen Twin Peaks, has Swery never, quote-unquote, never seen a Tenfey video? I don't believe it. Well, I'm kind of glad we're not finding a skeleton horse, because if I get enough of this fucking juicy moose meat, I could buy cyborg pants. If I go to the Rito village, I can buy fucking bird feather pants. It's a real thing. They make you warm. Time is it? It's not night times. I legitimately don't know if those skeleton horses only spawn at night. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, which is why I'm so skeptical that it's the truth. It makes too much sense. Shigeru Miyamoto doesn't work like that, son. He never just comes out and gives you the answer. Shigeru Miyamoto and Hidetaka Miyazaki, they're like the twins that one only tells truth and the other only tells lies. Gotta find a way to work Kojima in there as well. The three heavenly divas that form the main antagonistic force of the Tenfey channel. I should, see, from the start, I should have been working in stupid sketches. Stupid Linkara sketches. Then the Tenfey channel would have all this rich, cringy lore. Boys. Then when Mr. Medicare makes a video about me, he would have all kinds of good footage. But he'll just have to use all the other cringy shit I said. What a shame. Does he still exist? Nobody knows. Some say the man is a myth. Alright. How close are we to night times? Alright, it's almost 9 o'clock. Where I come from, 9 o'clock is nighttime. So there ought to be some skeleton horses down here eventually. My favorite Halloween-themed Cowboy Bebop episode, skeleton horses. What shrine is that? Oh, it's the same one I keep seeing. What if this is the night of the blood moon? I'll ironically be trying to get the worst skeleton picture and also get back to Cass. The skeleton horses might spawn further down the lane. I know I've seen them around the wall of the labyrinth in the past, though. Lightning, or not lightning, ice keys. And we'll kill this rhinoceros thing. 2 shots of the asshole, more than enough. The first shot of the asshole might kill him. Oh god, it wasn't nearly enough. There's skeleton boys! You have to die! The skeleton boys are killing me! Okay. Gotta wear that good shit of the not so rich and famous. Okay, let's get some health back. I don't have max health though. Alright, you've got a... Oh wait, I gotta get this meat before it freezes. God damn it! I told you it freezes! It's like that cartoon from the 90s. I think it was called Family Dog. For a second, I thought I was noticing a slight twinge of blood moon, and I was getting worried. There was a cartoon in the 90s. I want to say it was called like Family Dog or something like that. And one of the episodes was their dog, who they were very neglectful for, was like super fucking thirsty, but everybody was too neglectful to give him water. And he kept getting into these scenarios where he would almost get him the best drink of water and something would happen. And one of the scenarios is like the dad is going to wash his car, and when the dog walks outside, he sees the dad filling this big fucking wash basin full of crystal clear water, and he's like so excited, and as he's jumping through the air to land in it and drink the life-sustaining liquid, the dad squeezes a little bit of soap in it, and immediately the whole fucking thing becomes a sudsy, undrinkable mess. Does anyone else remember that? Or is that a dream I had? Alright, I'm getting real fucking sick of there not being skeleton horses now. Enough's a fucking enough, y'all. You've put me through the most. Is a man not entitled to a picture of a skeleton horse? No, says Shigeru Miyamoto. Maybe if I ride Magnum around, the skeleton horses will appear to freak him out. Look, that's all it took. Do-do-do. Hey, buddy boy, skeleton horses. Boom. Look at that. That was so easy. J. Jonah Jameson is going to be fucking flabbergasted. Oh, that would have been perfect. No, gotta get it. Ooh, damn it. Am I too zoomed in? I'm not. Not zoomed in enough. God, I'm just like a fucking sports photographer in the end zone of a fucking football game. Gotta get that perfect shot. It's not good enough. Y'all don't understand how awkward this is. It's good. It's perfect. I love it. It's the greatest fucking shot ever taken by a fucking elf boy with a camera. Now get me on this fucking thing. Now you could ride this back to the stable and be like, is this what you were fucking talking about? But the lady's like, good God, get that thing away from me. Let's shoot Arctic wolves. Ain't you tough? No, don't let the wolf meat freeze. I think at night it freezes quicker. Alright, we're going to farm a little bit more meat. Oh, there's another fucking Lionel. Ooh. Ooh, I ain't got enough bonus hearts to be fighting Lionels. Get the meat, get the meat, get the meat, get the meat. Yeah, boys. Let's give this Lionel a once-over. Give him a frank appraisal. See if we feel like we could fight him. I think he might notice us with his fucking autistic Esper powers. Like he's fucking Akira. Alright, tell you what we'll do. Do you all hear the blood moon? I hear the blood moon. Fuck this Lionel. Dead to me. Oh, good God. It's 11 fucking 30. I'll never make it back there in time for the blood moon. Alright. No fucking fun and games this time. Oh God, I can hear it. The enticing allure of the blood moon. Alright. Where is my speedy food? Speedy speed food. Gasoline burning. Alright. Going south. Climb, you piece of shit. Climb. We can do it! We're racing a celestial body! Okay. Keep going south. Always. Always to the south. I see the mushroom. I see the mushroom. Cass. Cass, wait for me. Cass. Don't do this to me. Why? Oh, dear God, Shigeru Miyamoto, why? God damn it. God damn it. Alright, we're going to have to load one of these autosaves and just warp back. Tell you what, let's load this save. And instead of fucking around with that line, we'll immediately warp back here and see if we can make it in time. How's it sound? Nah, there ain't no way. It's still 11:30. Alright, we're going to have to load a further back autosave. I just realized that timer tells you what time it is in real life. Let's see. How much further back is this one? 11:05. It's probably still not enough time to make it, because, well, we don't necessarily have to climb that mountain. That's worth a try, isn't it? Why not? In fact, let's preemptively get ready. Let's put on this shit. It doesn't matter if I have the weapons equipped or unequipped. It's aesthetic. In case you're wondering why I'm always changing them, it's because I gotta look like a cool hero. We'll eat some of that fast shit. And now let's get us over there. I guess, yeah, we don't have any other, because the tower's way over here. This is really the closest point we can get to it from. I honestly don't know if it would be faster to ride Magnum or not, or to just try to run it. I did summon him, though. We move pretty fucking quick with these hasty greens. Alright, the less climbing we do, the overall faster. Good God, it's getting so fucking close. We probably aren't going to be able to make it even from... See, the problem is if I go back too far in those autosaves, I'm going to lose all that fucking moose meat I farmed. And my fucking picture of the skeleton horse. I've not got the fucking patience to deal with y'all right this second. Yeah, there's the blood moon. We're close. If we had like 30 more seconds, we could probably do it. Oh, God. Of course, I joked about it, but of course I picked the worst possible fucking time. Alright, here's what we do. We load the save where we just beat the shrine, and we lose all that meat and shit, but fuck it. If we want to get another skeleton horse picture, we can just... Well, it's 350. Do none of these other saves give me enough time? Okay, we know that one doesn't. Let's see what time it is when I load this one. Okay, 9. Okay. So, do we have the picture? It's so awkward to get to your photo album if you're bad at the game and don't understand the controls properly. Alright, if we aim our camera and press select, we get this here. Okay, yeah, we don't have that picture, but I mean, it's not a huge fucking deal. At least we've got some of our juicy moose meat. Do you see all the actions I'm having? All I'm trying to do is get back to the map screen. Or I'm allowed to warp. Okay, there we go. My God, I will never be good at controlling this game. Alright. We should have more than enough time. We don't even need the shotgun haste elixirs. We'll just glide from this mountaintop. Yep, there's the fucking blood moon. I couldn't see it. My God, that thing's big. I couldn't properly see it in the icy north. Which is ironic because it has IC in the name. Hello, fox friend. Are you here to guide David the gnome to some sort of animal-based mystery? But yeah, the whole reason for that expedition was I decided I wanted the Berserker leggings. Because I think they look cool. Hey, how you crowd doing? I know y'all are real fucking proud of yourself. But I'm just gonna summon my horse. And jump on him and ride away. And to the blood moon set. Nobody ever calls it the moon set. Probably because it doesn't disappear beyond the horizon because it's, you know, locked in a geosynchronous orbit of the planet. Geosynchronous? Is that the right word? One of them means like, there's geostationary and geosynchronous. I believe that's the right term. It means like the same side of it always faces us. Which is why there's a dark side of the moon. Oh, I dislike all of you. It's a good thing I got all these bomb arrows to deal with this fucking crowd. Okay. I like how they fly off on fire like Team Rocket. Oh, Cass! It's your lucky fucking day. Boys, I see the blood moon twinges all around me. Cass, I hope you have your own Sheikah Slate camera ready. Because I'm about to get ass all naked. Yeah! Just in fucking time too. Boys, Cass, it's your lucky day. You sung just the right song to summon the naked elf boy. Boom. Hell yeah. Now remember... Oh, excuse me. I have to edit out a Blood Moon cutscene first. Hopefully that doesn't despawn Cass, because if you remember... Okay, I hear his accordion, thank God. It's the peaceful... It's like, do you know that old, like, campfire, quote-unquote ghost story? I believe you kids would refer to it as a creepypasta nowadays, even though it's pre-internet. But it's the one where the girl is, like, teenage girl. She's going to be home alone. And she's real nervous. But she's going to be home alone for the night. I guess her parents are somewhere. But she has her faithful dog. And having the dog there, you know, reassures her. And so she's laying there in the bed, and whenever she's feeling scared, it's like middle of the night, you know, they're asleep. The dog sleeps on the floor next to the bed. And whenever she's feeling nervous, she puts her hand down off the side of the bed, and the dog would lick it. And, you know, that would reassure her. She's like, oh, well, my faithful, you know, dog is here with me. There's nothing to be scared of. Well, anyway, she peacefully slept through the night, and when she woke up the next morning, she looked down and in horror saw that her beloved dog had been killed, and written on the mirror in lipstick, her lipstick, were the words, "People can lick too." Anyway, my version of that story is when I'm asleep in the middle of the night and I'm scared, I just remember that Cass is laying in the floor next to my bed playing his accordion. And then when I wake up, there's a thing that says, "People can play accordions too." And I'm like, yeah, I know that. And I'm like, Cass, did you see who wrote this? He's like, yes, it was an odd fellow. He wore a burlap sack on his head and nothing else. And I believe he beat off onto your unconscious body 4 times. I'm like, Cass, God damn you. God damn you, I can't stay mad at you. What do you got to say, boy? That's right. That means he could have solved the mystery himself. Well, I guess technically it wouldn't count because he's not the hero. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. If Cass wants to strip asshole naked and stand on a fucking pedestal, who am I to tell him what he's allowed to do, son? He's a mature adult. Alright. I guess we should solve the perplexing mystery. Actually, this should be a free shit shrine if I've ever gotten a here's your free shit shrine. This better be one of them. Majah Roki is going to hear from me, son. The manager is going to be demanded to be seen. Good God, this crowd expects me to fight a guardian after dealing with all that nonsense? I won't do it. Rules of nature, son. Y'all remember how this goes. Step 1. Welcome to Old Southern Man's Guide to beating the Guardian trials in Breath of the Wild without expending too much effort. What you're going to do is equip a lightning type weapon. I recommend the Thunder Spear because it makes, I don't know, some joke about Freya Crescent. Good God, how long do y'all expect me to keep this going? Okay, drop that shit. A little bit harder to time with the spear, I'm not going to lie. Now we drop one of our good metal shields. Metal shield! Ugh. 5.56ers and pineapples. Alright. Alright, we didn't get it timed right. I'm not saying the Thunder Spear is not as good as the Thunder Sword. I'm just saying it's harder to time the discharge. We may have gotten it that time, though. Alright, I can see the shield being activated by it. Do you not work the same as the Thunderblade when it comes to this fucking gimmicky nonsense of defeating a boss? Maybe you're not as good as the fucking sword. Link, sweetheart, honey. Just pick the fucking thing up. Huh. I'm starting to get some doubts about this whole Thunder Spear thing. Alright, we see the lightning in the background. In fact, that's fairly well framed. If I could make all the text disappear, I could somehow weave that into a thumbnail. Let's see if I... There's got to be like one frame I can pause on when I'm editing this where I can get me a good clear shot. Or I could just do that. No, Link, you were looking so cool. My thumbnail. My thumbnail! I can't put fish head Link in 2 thumbnails, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I was supposed to drop the spear. That was the whole point of that whole soliloquy. I wonder if you can't do this, this bullshit electric trap with the spear. I wonder if you've got to have the Thunderblade to do it. That would be real disheartening if it's true. Because I genuinely wanted to keep one of each elemental spear in my inventory and be a cool spear guy. What if I do it like the first frame possible? Nothing. Nothing! Alright, let's try it on like... Can we frame buffer? Is that a thing in Breath of the Wild? Imagine I'm at Games Done Quick. I'm like, this never happens. This has never happened before. I'm going to donate $600,000 every time I can't do this trick. Boys, I'd fail one time and you just see me get up in the middle of that fucking speed run. And just run out the door like Napoleon Dynamite. I'm starting to think it's not possible. We're trying to do it early. Maybe we're doing it too early. Maybe the trick is to do it real late. I would hate to have to legitimately fight one of these fucking things because it's just boring and tedious. But I'm starting to think that might be our only option. We could come back with a Thunderblade. I don't know if I know where one spawns, like in a set spot off the top of my head. See, that feels like the frame that it would work on if it was going to work. Alright, I don't think it's possible. I don't want to fight these Guardians. Is so fucking boring. I'll just come back later. Fuck it. This shouldn't be a damn combat shrine anyway. Good God. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Let's turn on the sheets. I keep showing you the hero's path. Let's take a look at the hero's path. Let's see how we've been doing. Huh. Look, there's places we've just never touched. And we actually can watch... It's like 200 hours that we could actually watch the whole thing. So we can... Let's speed this thing up. Why did we just... Oh, play. So we were running around a plateau, having the best time. Boys, if I was real good at editing and like had a lot of free time, I would take all the like footage of the previous episodes and put it like up in the corner, sped up super fast, and like sync it up with this. But I've just way beyond my patience / editing skill. I need to learn better editing software. I'm still using Cyberlink Power Director 13, and it's just not good. It's for like grandmas to transfer their VHS tapes and shit to make into a shitty DVD. I should ought to use Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere. Isn't that what the cool kids use? Oh, the whole point of all of this, by the way, was we were going to change... I do need to go farm some hardy durians. I will do that before we go to Goron Town, or else I'll forget. One of those two things will happen. Everything in the universe is either a potato, or it isn't. Alright, that's the great... Did I never... I probably never took a picture of that lightning sword, did I? What would J. Jonah Jameson have to say about me? How embarrassing. But I probably didn't. It sounds like the stupid, forgetful shit that I would do. Yeah, there's the rods. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it would be right here in the same area as the Great Flame Blade. Well, if we ever happen to come across another lightning blade in our travels, then we'll know to come back here and finish off this half orange, half blue shrine. I think we've completed everything I said I was going to do in the Purple Tunic Saga. We didn't get that crowd to move, but that's too involved. Like they'll build the whole damn TMVA out of the Purple Tunic Saga. Let's go back to our house and go to bed. And I can end this almost 4-hour recording session. Does anyone remember where my house is? Oh yeah, it's right here. By the way, for those of y'all that are like keeping up with all the different possible outfits in this game and all the rich lore. This particular get-up is known as Thunderfish Link. That's a super rare variant. You've got to like order like a box of blind box figures from like Japan, and you'll get the super rare chaser figurine. Alright, you crowd win this round. You'll continue to fucking squat on my property, but soon I'll be rid of you. Someday. Well, after I advance the plot. It might not be until you've completed Tarrytown that they'll leave. So, yeah. Good times? Question mark. Let's get Magnum over here to his little house. Before he appears, let's take this fucking fish hat off, so that he doesn't make fun of us. The outfit actually looks fairly cool. Like, I think the color scheme goes together good without the fish helmet. Look, when you get the rare Thunderfish Link figurine, the helmet's removable. Or, no, he has a separate head that pops off that you can replace. Just like my Freya Crescent Bring Arts figure. It has 3 heads. In case you want to create the rare Cerberus Freya variant. Okay. Let's see here, boys and lads. We got a solid load of boys. And that's my sequel to Guys and Dolls. Alright. Cool. We're going to slap this other Lionel bow up here. Boom. So that's 3 multi-shot bows, and we have 1 in our inventory. So as soon as we get 2 more, it's non-stop infinite money, boys. It's coming. They'll patch that shit out of the game before I get to it, won't they? Good God. Let's take this sweaty fucking rubber suit off. God, imagine the smell. Ugh. This really is a good place to end the Purple Tuning Sonic. Good God. Let's go to bed.